Welcome to the open house for the Connect Cobb Environmental Assessment Project. This presentation was developed to provide an introduction to the project and details on the status of the project. At the conclusion of the video, please visit the stations around the room. Please let us know what you think by submitting a comment with the form you received at the welcome table or by visiting the court reporter. Your input is important. The Connect Cobb project began with an alternative analysis that was completed late last year. The AA looked at various technologies including light rail, bus rapid transit, or BRT, and dedicated busway, along with configurations of alignments, and measured how well each met the project's purpose and need. As part of the effort, the team performed technical analyses, collecting information on existing and future population and employment demographics, land use patterns, environmental and community resources, and others. To complement the technical component, the team conducted widespread stakeholder outreach, inviting participation of elected officials, the business community, city and county staff, universities, community organizations, and the general public through interviews, team meetings, discussion roundtables, information kiosks, and telephone, online, and in-person surveys. From these robust efforts, a locally preferred alternative, or LPA, was identified. The Northwest Corridor extends from the town center and Kennesaw State University areas on the north end to the MARTA Arts Center station on the south end. The LPA detailed two types of service to address the corridor's major trip types. BRT, operating along US 41, provides local access to and between the major activity centers along the corridor. Express bus service on I-75 provides for long-haul commuting from and through Cobb County to other regional destinations. 22 potential station locations were identified to serve both alignments. Continuing from the AA, the next step in development of the project is the environmental assessment. All projects utilizing federal funds must follow the requirements of the National Environmental Policy Act, or NEPA. The purpose of NEPA is to make sure the environment is considered in planning and implementation of projects. Following these requirements, the Connect Cobb EA is examining the benefits and impacts of the LPA to the built, natural, and social environments in the surrounding project area. Specifically, the project team, along with stakeholders, will identify impacts and any necessary steps to reduce negative effects to residents and their properties, businesses, cultural and historical resources, streams, wetlands, archaeological sites, protected species, community resources such as schools, churches, and cemeteries, and low-income and minority community members. The EA will also refine the number and locations of stations and address noise effects, air quality and costs, both operating and capital. Documentation of the EA process and findings will be presented to the Federal Transit Administration, FTA, for their approval. FTA's approval is necessary for the project to enter design and construction. So what is BRT? BRT is a complete rapid transit system that combines many of the features people like about rail systems with the flexibility and cost savings of using over-the-road vehicles. Vehicles operate on existing roads or dedicated bus-only lanes, providing flexibility to serve changing community needs. Like rail, BRT uses well-designed and community-integrated stations to link people with the system and create opportunities for economic development. Service is frequent, and routes are logically laid out to connect people with where they want to go. US 41 is ideally suited for this type of service given the number of local destinations and redevelopment potential. By linking the BRT with the existing Cobb Community Transit Service, the proposed Connect Cobb Express bus service on I-75 and MARTA, the convenience of local stops are combined with access to regional destinations. BRT uses quiet, comfortable, modern, and efficient vehicles that offer such amenities as boarding level to the station platform. Smart card and other advanced technologies allow fares to be collected quickly and efficiently, often before the boarding process. Communities can use signal prioritization, queue jumpers, and other technologies to increase speed and enhance service when vehicles are operating in general traffic. Along with providing increased mobility options, the addition of transit to a community has been proven to support economic investment by business, retail, and residential developers. Proximity to transit stations is seen as a benefit to many employers, institutions, and residents desiring a choice in travel options. A study completed in September 2013 by the Institute for Transportation and Development Policy found that the economic impact of BRT can be equal to or greater than that of light rail or streetcar systems. This is an important finding as BRT can cost much less to construct, operate, and maintain than the other systems. Cost is one of the reasons why BRT was recommended as the preferred transit mode for Cobb Parkway. Partnerships with institutions, major employers, and municipal organizations, along with supportive development planning, all play major roles in the successful implementation of BRT. Another component of the LPA is Express Bus. Express Bus service offers faster travel times by limiting stops and using quicker routes like freeways. It is ideal for longer distance trips, such as commuters who are traveling to and from work destinations. Cobb County Transit and GRTA, also known as Greta, currently offer express bus service between Cobb County and Atlanta via I-75. An advantage of express bus service is the ability to use managed lanes. Managed lanes on freeways are lanes that use occupancy or a toll to control access, such as high occupancy vehicle or HOV lanes, and high occupancy toll or hot lanes. These lanes are managed to ensure traffic is free-flowing in the lanes, even when the general purpose lanes are crowded. By allowing transit vehicles to access the lanes, travel times for express bus users can be greatly improved over those who choose to drive. The Georgia Department of Transportation recently selected a developer to implement tolled, managed lanes on I-75 and I-575 in Cobb and Cherokee counties. Use of these lanes by BRT and express bus vehicles is anticipated to enhance the performance of the proposed Connect Cobb transit improvements. So why are we here? We're holding this open house for several reasons. Because the community is a vital partner in the planning of this project, we want to make sure you are aware and educated about the Connect Cobb process and get your input. As you walk around the room tonight, you will notice displays about the proposed alignments, station types, and locations and technologies. Staff will be available at each station to provide background and answer questions. We also want to know your thoughts and opinions. As you visit the displays and speak with staff, keep in mind this question: what could this project do for me? We want to hear about what kind of impact increased transit opportunities could have on your daily travel, your business, your family, or any aspect of your life. Here's a brief overview of the displays you will see this evening. For one, station locations and types will be presented. Potential locations for park and ride lots have also been identified. Another detail we'll show is where in the corridor the BRT vehicles will operate in mixed traffic or dedicated lanes. You will also notice we anticipate the project to be implemented in phases, with a portion from the Cumberland area north to Town Center and Kennesaw State University slated for Phase 1. Details will also be presented on how and where the BRT and express vehicles will access the MARTA Arts Center station. Please make sure to visit all the displays to learn the complete details on the project. Following this meeting, the project team will continue looking at the impacts and benefits of the Connect Cobb project. We will continue to be out in the community, meeting with stakeholders and updating the website with project status information. As an important component of the project, we'll begin to identify funding sources and compile a financial plan detailing costs for construction and operation of the system. A draft of the EA will be ready in early 2014. The public will be invited to a public hearing open house to review the EA and provide comments. If the EA is approved, implementation could begin as early as 2016, with the system open to use in 2018. Thank you for attending our public information open house. Please visit the information stations around the room, comment area, or court reporter to leave your input. Tonight's displays will also be available on the project website.